Robbie Shea, a local Army veteran and often considered a paranoid conspiracy theorist. For years, Robbie had been telling people that the government was putting chemicals in the drinking water to control people like zombies. Now look at him. He was right. You know, even a broken clock is right twice a day, Robbie. Robbie knew what he had to do. His military training and prepper lifestyle would get him through this apocalypse without the need of help from those government types. In his trailer, he grabbed his meat cleaver and knew he had to scrounge materials from other homes. A zombie soon came in and put Robbie to his test. Robbie was able to put said zombie down fairly easily. As Robbie left his trailer, he immediately runs into another zombie. Putting that monstrosity down was not as easy as the previous one. But he was able to do it. He continued to hack and slash and chop away, trying to finish off his attacker. And then he returned outside. As he tried to remove the corpse from his trailer, Robbie began to notice things. There were more and more of them. Robbie rushed back inside, hoping to find more materials to which would aid his survival. He knew this wasn't going to be easy. But he knew he had to survive, and that he could. He just needed the right materials and proper amount of time. Now, where was that gun? The banging at the door and through the window, Robbie saw the rotting flesh of yet another. Upon opening the door, Robbie dispatched this one very quickly. But he knew he couldn't stay here. He knew he needed to find a better location with more materials and to make surviving easier. As Robbie made his way through the trailer park, there were multiple zombies attacking him. Robbie would do what he could to survive. Moving in and out of trailers, trying to be as stealthy as possible, and quickly look for anything from canned food to additional weapons, fresh water, that could help him survive. While inside one of the trailers, Robbie decided he should probably address some of his wounds. The scratches were looking a bit gnarly already and needed to be dressed to prevent any further risk of infection. And more kept coming. The deadness in their eyes, the guttural, wet sounds of their voices. Robbie was getting good at this, but he wasn't sure how much longer he could actually last. He needed to find somewhere safer, somewhere he could hole up at least for the night. So he ran. As more and more zombies began to follow him, he realized that making a stand was not going to do him or anyone else any good, so he just continued to run. From some trailers, he could hear the sounds of pounding on glass panes and door frames, knowing the horrors that rested inside. At the edge of the woods near the trailer park, Robbie found a house. But it was just too overrun on the outside to be safe. Cutting through the woods to the country roads, Robbie felt like he was in his element again. Privacy fences were easy to be hopped and hopefully would deter anyone from following it. He finds a house that he thought was empty, and upon entering was immediately attacked by what he assumed was a previous resident. The woman was able to bite him, but he should be able to treat that. With the machete, he swung, his meat cleaver slicing through her flesh like he was chopping through a jungle. Reliving your glory days of war, Robbie? Is that what you're doing? Injured but not fallen, Robbie begins hastily searching for food and first aid supplies. But it can feel his skin grow warmer and warmer. First around the bite on his neck, then down his neck and further into his body. He began to sweat heavily. Panic began to eat away at his paranoia. He needs first aid and needs food. He should be fine. The bite wasn't that bad, it was just a nibble, but damn did it hurt. Robbie began searching the house, trying to find anything that could relieve some of the pain. He could feel his body warm up, so he tried to cool himself down with water from the sink. As he sat there, washing his face and his hands, trying to clean some of the gore from his hair, his thoughts went to seeing all the dead bodies that he saw at war, and how nothing really had changed. He was hoping he could get his skin to cool down a little bit, to elongate, and possibly stem off the infection so his body could fight it, or so he could find some antibiotics. He needed to get the gore off of his weapon. He needed to get his clothes clean. The scent would drive him wild otherwise, of rotting blood and flesh, gore. His mind began to churn, wondering, is this really the end? Is this how the humans are indeed going to end? Finishing his task, he turns off the sink and tries to collect his thoughts. Then there was a pounding and it all went to black. Looks like you were right indeed, Robbie. They were out to get you after all. Hey everybody, ToddFather6 here signing off. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you want to see more, click the videos that are listed or hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications in order to be notified when I've got more posted. Until then, as always, be good, be kind, be safe. See you next time.